All right, y'all. Your boy's back. It's been a little bit. Been dealing with some things in real life. Adult responsibilities. But I'm stopping by with this video because I'm really excited for the game that you see here, and the title did not fool you. This is not a prank. This is not a joke. This right here wasn't to get views in the same way that other creators, big and small, are using this game to get views. I'm going to start by saying the title is 100% 1,000% accurate. Is Forspoken a bad game? Listen to me. Is it a bad game? Don't listen. Listen. Is it a bad game? Not is it. Does it have bad specs? Is it not Hogwarts Wonderful World of Wizardry? Is it because it's a girl that doesn't have big honkers? Is it because they changed the name from Project Athia to Forspoken? Is it because it's only on PS5 and PC? What? Those are a lot of things that don't have anything to do with gameplay, and I see that those and a few other things people don't really know how to do a review. What I've seen is because they talk about a lot of things that don't really matter, and then they try to go hard on the things that might matter a little bit, like graphics. If we're still dying on graphics, you guys, you're a fool. I'm sorry. That's just me and where I'm at. Gaming is gaming. We not in gaming for graphics. If y'all still worried about graphics, I mean, go to the year 2045 and we'll meet you there. Flat out. Like, I don't understand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually show people how to play the game. One, here's some faults, right? There's a tutorial, and they don't do the best at explaining everything. There's even things that, for instance, yesterday I found out you could set bonfires or camps in the middle of nowhere without going to certain houses, and you can craft stuff at the houses. You can sleep, visit the cats, upgrade stuff, craft stuff, but I didn't know you could do that in the world too. So enough of me talking. This is where I ended up on my last little playthrough this. So what I'm not getting here is one complaint, right? It's an empty open world where there's nothing to do. Just to let you know, right? So we see a paw print here. That's one for the Tanta Familiars. Here's a house. Here's one of the little Ubisoft towers. But all these little dots, they're loots, there's enemies, there's treasure puzzles. And once again, guys, it's a demo. If you didn't play the Elden Ring demo, the game of the year, it was essentially the same thing, except for, to be honest with you, it was on a smaller scale. There was about 5 to 6, maybe 7 bosses, and they were mini bosses, and you got to fight one main boss. So I think y'all just need to realize what you have and what you're wanting. They gave you this little small bit of land, and there's a few things I like this. If you zoom in so far, you can actually see the contours of the map. You can see like where exactly you would have to go. If you're looking at this little point right here from the top, you don't know if it's against the wall. You don't know if it's underground. You just don't fully know with some games that I've played, including Elden Ring. So I like that they have stuff like this. Let's just go straight to the gameplay. So here's a few things. One, hold and circle. Here, tap X. You could do jumps. You can go. There's plenty of things you could do. Stop saying there's not enough things to do. Here's another critique for people that I know for a fact. This is how I know you didn't do the demo. You didn't even try to learn. If it's a new IP and a new game, y'all should learn how to do new controls. Everything ain't going to be Call of Duty. Just want to let you know that. How about that? Square is a dead button, even though it's used for that. So you can pretty much do the whip thing to grapple on to pretty much anything. So I'm kind of confused how people say, oh, this, that, and the third. You're not even trying to press buttons, you guys. You're not. Whenever I'm playing something that's new, I test everything out, even if it wouldn't make sense initially. Another thing, If there's a Lana Pierce, that's a big streamer. I could tell she didn't know how to play, and she was talking crap. You know why? Because this is the only thing she did the whole thing. She didn't know you could do projectiles, that you could do a whole blast shot. You come here, you could do the burst shot. Come here, you could put up a shield. I don't understand y'all not really playing these games, and we're just doing reviews. How about we just say this? Y'all just not good at stuff. If it's not Call of Duty, if it's not walking your hand through it, if it's not super lame, typical stuff that we've always had before, y'all don't want to learn. That's why a lot of people didn't want to play Elden Ring until it got so big. You had no choice but to dive in. You had no choice. You was going to be left out of the game and loop if you didn't go try it. So stuff like that, stuff like the fist. You could do the fist. People complaining about not being like, I'm just saying like that. You got this, you throw it, it'll explode. I don't really have an enemy, but they will explode and expand. This arc slash, you hold it does a big womp like that. And then you have different support attacks. So you have full save. Do that. You have two little swords on the side. Legion. You got guys that'll come up. Crucible. It's a big fire dome. Charge. And then the special attack, which is L2 and R2, isn't fully charged yet. But you can build all of these things, you guys. You can build all these things. You have your red physical attacks. And then you come over here and you have projectile sort of attacks. So that's a tendril. So I'll go over here to show you that. Remember, if you hit the D left and right, or just tap the same button, you could switch between this to that real quick. And remember, these are only two of the 3 or 4 elements we're gonna get. Y'all gotta get off of it, man. Get off of it. So anyways, I'm gonna try and go fight something. I've actually beaten everything on this demo. But it's sad that I can clearly see people say that they're trying stuff, and you know that they're not trying anything. They're not trying a dang thing at all. Yeah, it's just not fluid though, you guys. You know, I just don't get it. How could a game like this be so trash? The graphics and, you know, the frame rate and the specs, and I just, you know, it's just so much. It's so whack, and, you know, it's not Call of Duty. I'll tell you that. So again, I'm gonna just say there's even, so here's another part. I'll take you over here. That's in a good thing that I've seen. I'm doing a lot of rambling because it's just so much to talk about, and I don't want to really make a really long video. We already 8 minutes into this. I think, let me see. It might be, well, I don't want to have to. The fast travel, look how quick that is. There is no load time. This is what I was actually going to show you. So this is a cool little neat thing right here that they are going to, I'm sure this is going to be a part of what happens in the main game. But so whenever I was over here doing stuff, there's little different items that you can hop on. I ran out of stamina. I'm going to die. Let me try that again. So I wish I would have left something to fight, but I mean, like I said, there's a lot you can do, man. There's a lot more than people are saying. They've only given us so much. If you go over here, so here's the tendril. You can use that to gain health back. Bind. You can capture them, disperse. It'll be like a little machine gun, and then leech causes magical poison, cure plants to spring forth from within you. So if you can see the little things floating from me, and then you can, you know, shield, whatever have you, man. Like, it's a little bit. Another thing I noticed is like, so let me not kill him. Ah, crap. I killed him. Let me see if I can find another guy. People were wondering about the cuff and her dialogue. Some people didn't like it. Some people felt like she cussed too much. I'm not sure about her dialogue, but I'm pretty sure there will be a way to do his dialogue and make sure the cuff isn't talking as much. Let's see something. Over here. Okay, he's still here. Okay, cool. I like that. So here's the main boss for the game. Before I do that, I'm going to run out of here and I'm going to show you guys the settings. And this may be edited. This may, I may take some stuff out of it, but probably not. Just be all one raw video. So normally, if I wasn't in a battle of some sort, I would be able to change the difficulty. Right now it's on normal, but from the bottom across, you can see gameplay, balance, controls, display settings, sound settings, wireless controller settings, and accessibility settings. So the first one, the gameplay balance, is, I think, the most important. You have an aim assist. You have spell switching slowdown. It adjusts how quickly the time passes between the switching the menus. You can change the damage received, increase it, significantly increase it, decrease it, significantly decrease it, or default. Stamina recovery you can change, automatically use heal items, enemy knockdown time you can make it longer, automatic support spell switch. So if you use a spell, it'll go if you use a bunch of spells, then it'll go to a spell that has been charged or you haven't used, and it'll use it automatically. Automatic evasion of dodging and stuff. So this is some stuff that some reviewers or previewers, I guess, / reviewers have talked about. There is somewhat of a button mapping a little bit. So confirm button, you can change from X to circle, you know what I mean? Display, it has for the text, the performance. Do you want performance, ray tracing, or quality? I'm doing performance. Obviously you have your brightness and motion blur and all that. Wireless, so then you have, here's the button mapping, all that stuff. You can go have fun, do whatever you wish, get it to whatever you want to be comfortable. And this is what I mean, guys. There's games that I play now that don't have the button mapping, that don't have half of these settings accessible to us, or just they didn't think about doing. And this game has it, and it's supposed to be so trash. It's not worth buying. My thing is, if you don't want to pay the $70, don't pay the $70. Wait for it, trade in a game, do whatever you got to do if you don't want to pay the $70. But if you're sitting here talking about graphics or any other stuff, I haven't had one crash, you guys. Not one crash. So what I'm going to do is go back over here to this boss, and we're going to do him up and put him on work mode, and then we're going to see what y'all have to say in the comments. There's another video. There's a couple videos out there. I was going to link them. There's one video that the actual creators of the game put out that shows the array of stuff that you'll be able to do. I highly suggest y'all go check it out for anybody that's truly wondering. Then there's another guy that put up a video of upgrading all the stuff that they let you have in the demo, and showing you everything that the combat and stuff has to offer, from all the various attacks you can do. So you got that, and then I come down and give them that. Leech. We'll see if bind will work. Immune. Give me that tendril. Boom. But see, I do like the sword stuff better. It flows better for me. Boom. Boom. Then go here. Change to the fist. He gets too far away. You can use your grapple to, so here, let me show you. get to a lock on range. There. So I don't know if you've seen that, but you can like grapple onto an enemy and you can continue to do a combo. All right. So I'm gonna hit him with a charge. Hit him with the Crucible. Hit him with the Legion. Bring my boys out. You're gonna have to come back. Oh, he ran. I like how you run. I like how you run. So yeah, I mean, I definitely have had way smoother experiences doing the combos and stuff. But like I said, I was just in a hurry to play this to show y'all. It's gonna be a little 16-minute video, but there's a lot that this game has to offer, and I really think this was needed. And I think whenever it comes out and people get to play it, whether you get it for, full price or on the low, or you trade something in, whatever have you, I think once you learn how to play the game, learn how to play the game. Play the game before you actually give a review. There's reviewers saying, oh, the square button is a dead button. That is the grapple button. You didn't play the game. There's people saying, oh, it's not fluid. You stop playing after 5 minutes. Learn how to play the game. That's what you do with anything else you play. I bet you when Hogwarts come out, y'all gonna be all over that trying to play. Okay, so look. You gotta learn how to play it, man. So whatever weird biases you have that we know don't really matter whenever it comes to real raw gameplay. Is it fun? Yeah. Is it a new IP? Yeah. Something we begged for, a new IP. We get it. We bitching and moaning. Do better, y'all. I'm just saying, you don't have to like it. I'm just saying, there's plenty of games I don't like that I have tried. I'm not sitting here beating my head over about it. I'm not a big Bloodborne fan. It's not the best Soulsborne game to me, but it's still a well executed game. You can't fully, you got to have a little bit of levelness to you. You can't just make bad reviews because that's what the algo is telling you to do. So I'm gonna end this by saying, is Forspoken a bad game? Or are you just not good at it? Because that's what it seems like to me. You're just not good at it and you haven't really gave it any time to play. So with that being said, I'm going to check y'all out Tuesday. Your boy will be here with Forspoken. I hope to see any troll comments in general, or if this don't get no traction at all, because I'm actually speaking good about something. But we'll see. So y'all take it easy. I'm getting up out of here. Peace!